Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wall in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Well, Smitty, these teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, B.A., patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
Now the Nets with it. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Now here's Ingram. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Wall against McCollum. Back to Simmons. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Valanciunas. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's Ingram outside, drills it from deep.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
Pass to Walker, 5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Wall, following the score by New Orleans. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. A clear look for McCollum. And another one falls for New Orleans.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Jones against Simmons. Over Jones. No good off the glass. New Orleans in the lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Simmons. Can they get it? That shot is off. Jones with some nice D.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Hield comes in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Wall. Daniels checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith's checked in. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
On the wing, Daniels. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hield. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Hield's got 5 points.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
Here's Alvarado. Rebound Brooklyn. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Against this team last year, they took both games. A measuring stick of the median between conferences.
Hield from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Daniels. There's 49 seconds left in the first.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside heel. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Marshall. The Pelicans have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Down low. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Assisted.
Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now here's Alvarado. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Number 2, Jose Alvarado.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
Difficult shot for sure, but Hield doesn't crumble under pressure. Instead, he welcomes it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Najee Marshall is out there with Zion Williamson. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Oh, man, I'm happy I didn't have to box out Zion. He's a load.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
C.J. McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie.
Sometimes you gotta let it go with the defense closing in. Jones did just that.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for John Wall.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
McCollum, the pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Schroeder. And Hield puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Marshall. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. It's stolen by Wall. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And Williamson throws it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Wall gets the bucket. And now we're getting into the thick of the NBA season, Smitty. When you gaze around the league, what do you look for to say this team's for real?
For me, BA, to win a championship, your defense has to be in the top 5. Also, it's hard to win it all your first time in the playoffs. Past experience is generally necessary to contend.
Hornets making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Brandon Ingram is subbed in for Marshall. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Hield. Back to McCollum. Ingram against Walker. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Simmons. McCollum pulls it in. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets. The Pelicans 4th.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Now here's Ingram, coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Ben Simmons.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. New Orleans in the lead. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Ingram. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Shot from the low block. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Walker takes a fair amount of three-pointers because he shoots a decent percentage from there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's on Nick Claxton.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. Now here's Simmons. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Jones, and counted from 12 feet. Jones has got 6 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Timeout called, the Nets. Not everyone is going to score 20 points a game. And Herb Jones has embraced his role on the defensive side, Smitty.
BA, some call him the straitjacket because what he does on the defensive end. He's tall and lanky, and he's not easy to shake off.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Wall.
Oh, what a move. Simmons showing he can still put on a show.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Nance. Jones from outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Johnson on the wing. Over Ingram. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Ingram, 5 points in the game.
A high usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high percentage shots.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the lob, and Nance with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Dennis Schroeder commands so much attention in the pick and rolls. He creates space for his teammates.
Here's Simmons, and the foul is called. He missed it, So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
At the line for the Nets, Ben Simmons.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Alvarado. Not a lot of room. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Walker for three. No good on the buzzer beater. Herb Jones, he's feeling it tonight, folks, and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. Nice lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Nets.
My advice to them is simple. Start working the ball inside. Use a three-point shot. They're taking plenty, but they're not going down. Time for a new approach. Pause the three-pointer and hunt for high-quality shots.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Jacques Vaughn to start the second half. Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's John Wall. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Williamson. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
So the Nets making a switch here. Hield's checked in.
Lineup for the Nets. Buddy Hield.
Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Johnson.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Wall, the pass to Simmons. Over McCollum. Simmons, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. As Coach Willie Green said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass. And he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie. Walker, he's checked in for Hield. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. Wall, the pass to Claxton. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Williamson. An easy 2 on the layup. Williamson's got 15.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
So it's Brooklyn now. 11-point game. Johnson with a bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Back to McCollum. Wall covering. Some solid defense from Claxton. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. On the break. A step back shot. That one's wide left.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And both free throws good for Simmons. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. C.J. McCollum on top.
It's tough, man. I mean, his long-range game makes it hard for an opponent to know how to approach him. He's got too many ways to attack the defender.
Exactly. He creates so much space at the offensive end because of his ability from deep. It's a quality that you have to have as a point guard.
That one's off. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And he's good on the second. Timeout called, the Nets.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Nets. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
From deep, Johnson counted from distance. Johnson's got 6.
Usually when Walker gets the ball, he fires, but he smartly passed it to an open guy.
Alvarado right side. Launches it. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Undrafted out of Georgia Tech in 2021, Jose Alvarado forced his way into the rotation right out of the gate, Smitty.
Yes, he did, B.A. Undersized at 6'0", but his effort sets the tone. All his steals earning him the nickname Grand Theft Alvarado.
New Orleans making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Ingram, and Daniels is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And he nails the third. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Schroeder. Alvarado defending. Schroeder passes to Sharp. The kick out to Johnson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Now here's Alvarado. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Walker. Fires the three. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Alvarado into the lane. Sharp grabs the miss. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Offensive rebound, Finney-Smith. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Now the Pelicans in transition. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Daniels, that one's true.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Alvarado. Drives to the hoop. Blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. Nails it from three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Pelicans on top. Up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. Jones is the two with Ingram at small forward. And it's McCollum at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hield on the wing. The three is up. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. Good D by Simmons.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Walker for 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Claxton gets the bucket.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And it's Wall with the block.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
Back to Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
John Wall.
Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's that time again, everybody. Get loud
get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Walker passes to Simmons. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Great job keeping his eyes up the floor. Zion's teammate making it easy and getting wide open.
And it's Hield missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Williamson. Rebound Brooklyn. Right side Simmons. Here's Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Walker finds Wall, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Trey Murphy.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And here's Claxton. Hield for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
About 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Jones. All alone. Offensive board. McCollum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to John Wall.
C.J. McCollum has proven you can trust him in important situations. Let's see if he comes through again.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Wall, the pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot goes down, and the Pelicans lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Back to Wall. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Herb Jones picks one up.
You know he struggles at the line, but Simmons is much more focused in huge situations like this one.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside Wall. To the inside. Johnson for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Johnson passes to Hield. Lets the three fly. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's McCollum. Tries yet again. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JB delivering in the clutch.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They lead by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Shooting for Brooklyn, John Wall.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Here's Jones. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
Herb Jones with great balance on that shot. Loves when he plays inside, keeping his composure even under pressure. CJ shows up in the clutch.
Hield for 3. Misses the tray. And so they foul intentionally.
Nicholas Claxton. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, with McCollum at the line, the defense should be sweating. He doesn't waste many free throws.
Hield from outside. Oh, it's good! He hit it! Bingo!
The end of the game.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The 3 with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you later.